also very, very grateful. It's a very full room, and thank you for that. To begin, we have our Master of Ceremonies, who will also introduce himself, but I just wanted to give him that moment. You're all listening patiently for him. So I'd like to welcome our first year student, Timur, who will welcome you to this evening, and himself, Timur.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Timur Yasir, and I'm a student here in Limerick Educate Together Secondary School, and I'm also in the Student Council. Before we start, I would like to inform you of the nearest fire exits to my right here, and over here to the left. We are all pioneers because we made history the moment we walked through the doors of our school. We are always going to be the oldest students, which is why we have to act like the oldest. Everyone is different in our school, and that's not a bad thing. We all have the right to speak our language, have our own opinion, and we have to respect each other's opinions. We have zero tolerance for bullying. As a modern school, we use iPads to our advantage. We don't use textbooks, which is where the iPads come in. They make it a lot easier to do projects and research. Teachers can even send files and PowerPoints directly to them. Now, coming over to our rights again. We all have a student voice. The school is run by a democracy, which means that we can all have our own say. And now I would like to hand it over to our principal, Mr. Owen Shears.
I think it's safe to say that that's some act to follow. Timur, you were amazing, and I think you deserve another round of applause. Good evening, everyone. All I can do from here is just look out at the room. I'm absolutely privileged to be here tonight for our Open Night 2018 and to see the level of interest here in this room. I think it speaks volumes for the school. It speaks volumes for Educate Together and the ethos and vision that comes with that. And it's very indicative, I suppose, of the challenges which you as parents have in choosing a school for your son or daughter. And we understand that. It's a stressful time, and hopefully, just hopefully, when you leave here tonight, you'll go away maybe feeling energized, maybe with your ideas and understandings and values around education slightly changed or realigned to suit what we're about. And ultimately, what Limerick Educate Together Secondary School represents is the child. Everything goes back to these people here who stand to my right. It's about these guys, and our greatest goal, our ambition, our aim, regardless of how fast or how slow we grow, how big we get, and the challenges that come with that, is that every student that walks in our front door can be who they want to be. And that's really what we're about in Limerick Educate Together Secondary School. So, before I open things with my address, which will come in two parts, you'll be glad to know, I'm going to introduce you to our choir. This choir was only formed about 4 weeks ago. Many of our students here wouldn't be too used to performing in public. We've been telling them all week, you're looking at maybe 180 to 200 people, and I think looking out there tonight, we're probably closer to 350, 400. So no pressure on you guys, okay? I've no doubt from listening in on their rehearsals today, yesterday, and over the last few weeks that they'll do themselves proud. And that's ultimately what it's all about. It's about these students, the 52 that we have enrolled to date, and the prospective students that will hopefully walk through our doors in September 2019. So just before I introduce you to these guys, I want to pay a special tribute, obviously, to Deirdre and Jenny, who've led the choir. We have Liz and Norma and Quiva, 3 teachers who have very kindly agreed to join the choir in support of the students. And then to Ray O'Brien and Conor O'Brien, 2 close friends of mine who very generously have given up their time from work, from home, from family, to support these guys. And I've no doubt, I think we'll see the fruits of all their hard work and efforts come through tonight. So without further ado, I'd like to pass you over to the Limerick Educate Together Secondary School Choir.